Canto 3, Chapter 31, entitled The Movement of Living Entities, text number 34. Teshu Ashantesh.
Or 33.
Huh?
It's a different sloka written.
33?
33?
33.
Okay. 33. Satyam, Saucham, Daya, Maunam, Buddhi, Shri, Yashaha, Shama, Samaha, Gamaha, Bhagaha, Cha, Iti, Yatsanga, Yatyati, Satyam Saucham Daya Maunam, Buddhi Shri Shama, Samudama Bhagaschite, Yat Sangadyati Sankshayam, Satyam Saucham Daya Maunam, Buddhi Shri Shama, Samudama Bhagaschite, Yat Sangadyati Sankshayam, Satyam, truthfulness, Saucham, cleanness, Daya, mercy, Maunam, gravity, Buddhi, intelligence, Shri, prosperity, Hri, shyness, Yashaha, fame, Shama, forgiveness, Shamaha, control of the mind, Dhammaha, control of the senses, Bhagaha, fortune, Cha, and Iti, thus, Yat Sangat, from association with whom Yati Sankshayam, are destroyed. Nirjala. Translation: the living entity becomes devoid of truthfulness, cleanness, mercy, gravity, spiritual intelligence, shyness, austerity, fame, forgiveness, control of the mind, control of the senses, fortune, and all such opportunities. Purport: those who are too addicted to sex life cannot understand the purpose of the absolute truth, nor can they be clean in their habits, nor not to mention showing mercy to others. They cannot remain grave, and they have no interest in the ultimate goal of life. The ultimate goal of life is Krishna or Vishnu, but those who are addicted to sex life cannot understand that their ultimate interest is Krishna consciousness. Such people have no sense of decency, and even in public streets or public parks, they embrace each other just like cats and dogs and pass it off in the name of love-making. Such unfortunate creatures can never become materially prosperous. Behavior like that of such foolish persons may even make show of so-called yoga, but they are unable to control the senses and the mind, which is the real purpose of yoga practice. Such people can have no opulence in their lives. In word, they are very unfortunate. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Then in this part of the Bhagavatam, Kapila Dev, he is speaking to his mother. Yes or no? Yes. Yes, he's speaking to Devahuti. Then Devahuti, I wrote some. You see, Devahuti, when she was not married, then she was under the care of her father. Yes, Swayambhu Manu. He was taking care of her. She was princess. She was very, very beautiful. Then, after that, Swayambhu Manu, he gave Devahuti to Kardama Muni. Then also, she was under the care of Kardama Muni. From the 23rd chapter, we are in 31st now. Then Devahuti, it is explained, she was very chaste, sadhvi. Also, she constantly served Kardama Muni with great love. And the example was given as Bhavani, she is serving Shivji, Lord Shiva. Then, Devahuti, she was very much, she served very much her husband with great respect. She served him. Then Kardama Muni, he was very much pleased with Devahuti. Then he gave to her transcendental vision, Devahuti. You see? Then after this, and also, Kardama Muni, he was also rigid brahmachari. He was. Then they got 9 daughters and they got 1 son. His name is Kapila Dev. But now Kardama Muni has to leave the house. You see, there is progression is there. We have to come to how these verses may seem a little bit very, how we said, this verse Prabhupada speaking about sex life and very strong verses. But we have to understand how Devahuti, she was coming from, she was princess before, she was with her father, after she stayed with Kardama Muni, she served him very nicely, and after Kardama Muni has to leave, and according to the Vedic culture, the mother, someone has to take care of the mother. Then the son, here Kapila Dev, he will take care of her. Yeah, he will take care of her. Then Devahuti, she will receive all these instructions from Kardama Muni. she will receive these instructions. Then and after this, not Kapila Dev, from her. Then after this, Kapila Dev, he will also leave the house. Then here, Kapila Dev, he's warning her, strongly he's warning her about again associating with what? Getting involved into sincere enjoyment. He's warning her. See, we can say she's in the Vanaprastha stage. She left everything. And he's warning her, he's explaining her how the living entity fell down. How? Before yesterday, the verse, it was explained that the living entity, he again fell down if he associates with the path of unrighteousness. That means if he becomes sensually influenced. Then the senses, more like when you stay 20 years, 30 years in the movement, or practicing, we can say practicing Krishna consciousness for 20, 30 years, then we will come to one stage, it's called this between Anartha Nivritti and Nishtha. This stage is very, very difficult to stay in Krishna consciousness during that stage. Many thoughts are coming in our mind. A lot of purification comes, you see, in that stage. Then generally many devotees, they are unable to go to this stage of Nishtha. We said last time that in Nishtha, Anartha Nivritti is, remember? Pervasive. It's like cancer, they have cancer. Cancer is in whole your body, it's pervasive in whole body, but still you are living. You can live, you can speak, you can. Then this Anartha Nivritti, if we come to the stage of Nishtha, Anartha Nivritti is almost destroyed. Then before this, and this may last for 10 years sometime, 10 years. You are struggling for 10 years to come to this stage of Nishtha. Between that stage, a lot of our mind becomes sincerely inclined in this stage of Anartha Nivritti. Then to come, once we come to, we will explain a little bit, I have taken some notes. When we come to the stage of Ruchi, not Ruchi. Yeah, after Nishtha is Ruchi, huh? Yes, huh? When we come to the stage of Ruchi, we start this sensual agitation diminish a little bit, you see. It diminish. We have taste. But this finish when we become attached to Krishna, you see. This attachment. When we hear something about Krishna, we want to hear about him. Instead of when we are inclined to hear about sense gratification. And here, then, the Kapila Dev, he will instruct Devahuti, then how to get out from this stage, how not to associate with in the next verse, he will say also, we should not associate with someone who is dancing dog in the hands of a woman. See, she is a woman. Devahuti is a woman. Yes. But if she associates, if someone there, he's just interested in his mind, he's interested in women, then she will fall down from. He is warning her not to do this. Yes. He is warning. And in the purport, Prabhupada, he said, someone who is addicted to sex life cannot understand the purpose of spiritual life. Nor can they be clean in their habits, not showing mercy to others. Question, why sex life when someone who is Yeah, I wanted also before this question, I want to one idea coming to my mind. See, Devahuti, she was attached to her husband. Yes or no? She was very much attached. We have 4 kinds of women. 4. One, she's attached to the husband. The second, she's attached to the child. The third, she's attached to the parents. And the fourth, she's attached to herself, her body. See, I repeat. The first woman, she's Brahmin woman. She's attached to the husband. She knows, according to scriptures, the husband is half of a woman. Huh? If husband and the woman, if the wife is attached to the husband, means helping him in his services, doing everything for him, then she's Brahmin. She knows what is the value of the husband, and she gets a lot of benefit from the husband. Of course, the husband has to be also Brahmin, you know. This was explained in the example of who? In the Bhagavatam. The husband was not Brahmin. Huh? Who? What is it?
That higher caste.
No, there is one example was given in this canto before. The husband was weak. Kashyapa Muni and Diti. You see what happened? Catastrophe happened. 2 big demons they give. Kashyapa Muni, he was in meditation, you see. He was meditating. He was centering in Gayatri and he was on the fire. And Diti, she came and now, the sun was, he was not strong. Then, you see here, we have Devahuti, she's higher because Kardama Muni was big. He was big devotee, Kardama Muni. Then I said, the wife, if she's attached to the husband, she will get a lot of benefit. Then when the wife is attached to the children, why the wife who is attached to the children is Kshatriya wife? Why? Because something just the Kshatriya, you want to expand, conquer this, that. Then Kshatriya woman, once she has some children, she become more attached to the children, and this may create problem, may create divorce. The relationship between the husband become a little bit very. Then the businesswoman, she is attached to whom?
Parents.
The parents. Why? Why? She's business. Parents come, they bring this, they bring gifts. Huh?
Money?
For money. Money consideration. She's business. The parents, you see, they come. Parents might have house, big house. She said, when parents are gone, the house will be mine. Then she's she's business. She's thinking, that's not her. Then Shudra woman, she's attached to herself. Shudra woman, she wear black clothes. She's black. The clothes are black. You see, she's tamasic. You can see from the clothes someone. Which cloth is he wearing? Then she sleep a lot, eat a lot. She's quarrelsome. Then your life is hellish. You are grihasta. Because the wife is not attached to you. She has no attachment for you. You are living together to progress in the spiritual life. But she is creating so many problems for you. But devotee here is not the case. This point is very, very important. This is not the case. They said this verse. Which verse? Guna karma vibhagasha. What means vibhagasha? Means divide. What means divide? Another synonym is for divide in English. Separate. Another synonym is quarrel, conflict. You see? These gunas and karma, they create conflicts. Because you see, the wife here is Shudra mentality. There are a lot of conflicts are there. Here, in devotee's case, this vibhagashaha is less. She's in goodness. Then more we reach the stage of goodness, more there is no quarrels, no conflict, no division. This guna and karma do not act on you. Then this stage is progressive. Brahmachari, you see, he may go directly to renounce, or he may become grihasta. But we should know, be trained on this. No, we should know that. This is. We should know. The wife, is it in goodness? Is it in tamas, or is it in? Then we can be successful later. Then, when we can come, if we can come from this grihasta ashram, we become vanaprastha. And we are ready for what? For this anartha nivritti. The senses, they are like, you see, I give two examples. One is Ravan. See Ravan? Ram, he cut one head. What happened? Another head grew up. Sense gratification is this. You try to kill it, cut it. Very difficult, Very tough. It is a horrible stage. You go to a horrible stage of purification. Or another example we can give is Vritrāsura. You know Vritrāsura? When he was born, what happened? He started growing, bigger. And the senses, when we got between this Nishtha, Anartha Nivritti, Nishtha and Ruchi. 3 stages we can say. It's happening in this part. This is happening between Anartha Nivritti, Nishtha, and Ruchi. Big. It's become big. Then Indra, what he did? He cut his hand, yes? You will also try to cut the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. It's not working, Hare Krishna. You see, it seems it's not working. You see? It seems. But it's work. But still, right? And you cut the other hand, and he cuts. And Indra keep cut. And Indra also, what he did before? What was the advice given to him to kill Vritrāsura? What?
You had to get the bones of Dadichi.
Yeah, Dadichi.
And Dadichi sacrificed his life
Yeah.
to give his bones so that they could create a weapon to kill.
What this weapon? He get this weapon, and he get also 2 things. What is the other thing? Mantra, Narayan Kavacha. You see? And I forgot, I didn't prepare this part. I could have brought the verses, and yesterday I was busy, I came very late, then I slept. I wake up also late, wake up at 5:30. Then this, and knowledge is also there. You see the knowledge. I forgot what Prabhupada exactly, this part. Then you need to dwell your mind in this during this part. You need to engage in studying, and it's become. I told you it is very horrible part going through this very, very difficult part. Okay. Then we can. This is clear, huh? Yeah. She is going through these things. And Prabhupada, I was asking why one who is sexually attracted does not show mercy to others. Why? Others, why? Question. Very nice question. Why? What? He has something to say. No mercy, no, in sex. Someone who is there is no mercy. If you analyze now the sexual act is full of aggressivity, Full, is aggressive act. The heart starts beating higher. The whole body is agitated during the sex life. There is no mercy, there is only anger, violence at that time, Then Prabhupada, and one is thinking about himself at that time, and then at the end, you are not satisfied. And you want to get satisfaction, and you are never satisfied. Then you become very selfish, then you lose mercy. In the Bhagavatam first canto, this, how can, it is explained, the mercy is lost by that one become contaminated by sex life. He become unclean. And mercy is lost how? By eating animals. You know these 4 negative principles? The mercy is lost by eating animals. Then they cannot remain grave. He cannot remain grave. Why? He wants to seduce the other. He will speak. He wants to show that he is intelligent, he knows, he's boosting up the person. Then he cannot be grave. And also, he has no interest in the ultimate goal of life, which is Krishna. You see, that's Then I said in this part of Anartanivriti Nishtharuchi, what happened? We can give the example from Maharaj Bharat Maharaj. See, Bharat Maharaj, he almost reached the point of loving devotional service for Krishna. Yeah, he got 8 symptoms of ecstatic love. These were manifest in his body. And even from that platform, he could fall down. Then how? Yeah, because what is this? I would just want to come back to something I'm looking for. Yeah. Then you see, when we go through this stage, a lot of thoughts are coming, sensual thoughts are coming in our mind, then we cannot chant the Hare Krishna mantra perfectly at that time. And Prabhupada explained here, Bharat Maharaj, he was constantly thinking of the activities of the deer. Similarly, when you are going in that stage, your mind is out of control, You are just thinking about this. Just thinking. You are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, and the mind is thinking. And you will be and Bharat Maharaj, was constantly thinking of activity of deer, forgetting that such diversion of attention was killing his progress in spiritual achievement. See, there is this diversion. Attention is diverted, strongly diverted to that. Then what happened? One, his progress is killed. Then there are some, what should be done in that stage, when we are in that stage? First, we should know we are weak at that time, are weak. Then you see, when you are weak, what you do? You should try to win time. You see? It's like you are in the war. You are in the war. The enemy on the other side, he is weak, he is strong, and you are weak. And he may kill you in 1 day, 2 days, and you don't want to be killed. What you have to do? Win time. You said, okay, I want to stay alive for 1 year. Then during this time, 1 year, what you do? We increase our chanting. We we can increase the chanting. We have to do some extra effort during that time. Then what happened? If you do this in 1 year, since 1 year you do it, then you have some account are there. See? Some 2 years, because it lasts longer. It will last for 10 years. Then you start with building up, building up, building up, building up, building up slowly, slowly, and one day, whoosh, it is finished. It does not come into your mind at all. It starts diminishing, diminishing, diminishing. But the problem, what we were facing that stage is we will lose faith in the Hare Krishna mantra. You see? He said, wow, I am chanting. And nothing is happening. Still, you will read Bhagavatam. I am reading. I know that is not good, this, and it's not working. You will lose faith. Then it is question of faith. That time, we see how much faith we have in the process. Another problem at that time comes. What is problem? We will start criticizing Krishna. See, the Christian, they said, if this question of evil, you know evil? Question of evil is very much difficult to solve. We will become like Christian. You see, the Christian, they said, if God is good, why there is evil in this material world? And the devotee will also at that time start criticizing Krishna. Look, Krishna, I am chanting your name, I am doing all this, and still I am. And we start giving, at that time you are finished. You will fall down to you cannot continue. In this stage, between Vanaprastha, Sannyas, you will not be able to pass this stage of this anartha nivritti. Then Bharat Maharaj, it was his case. He was constantly thinking of the activities of the deer. And he was diverted. You see, Bharat Maharaj, he left his home, he left his wife, he left his children, and not coming here, no? It's better I read some note, give some. He left everything, but again, he come back to this. He has to become attached to a deer. Then what I said before, that we should keep doing something, like you see there is this verse, Yagyadana tappa karma, natyajyat karyam evatat. Yagyadanas tappa shaiva, pavanani manishin. We have to keep doing some yagya, dana, some charity, you see. Tappa and karma, some activity, some austerities. We should not think, now I am senior devotee for 30 years. I am getting everything. Or in Hare Krishna, everything happened. We will get this. See? We should keep doing some austerities, keep doing some parikramas, you see? Keep doing some fasting, or Nirjala Ekadashi, or another Ekadashi. See, Ekadashi is powerful Ekadashi. Like, normally when you are going through this stage, you are rejected by everyone. Understand? It doesn't. I don't want to enter into details, because otherwise you become rejected. You become person, because you becoming very dangerous person at that time. Your mind is just, you said, I want to get in cave, and gets locked. That does not work also. You have to stay. Then, at that time you are free. You can during Ekadashi, you said, okay, I don't sleep. This more japa, and this. Then this is called Yagyadana Tappa Karma. Not yajyam. Don't give it up. Karyame. Yagyadana Tappa Pavanani Manushanam. This purify. is great purification by doing this yajna. Act of sacrifice, charity, penance are not to be given up. Even in this stage of sannyas, should not be given up. What should be performed? Indeed, sacrifice, charity and penance purify even the great soul, even the great soul. Then even in the stage of sannyas, we should do this until the end. Then Kapila Dev, he didn't want his mother to sacrifice this regulative principle by association with Shudra. Here, coming next verse. One should not associate with fool who is bereft of knowledge of self-realization and who is no more than dancing dog in the hands of a woman. We may see this Prabhupada, dancing dog in the hands of women. We may think that Prabhupada, he's against women, or he's not against. Prabhupada is transcendental, but Kapila Dev, he is explaining this to a woman. He is explaining to her this. No, you should not be associated. Then Kapila Dev, he wanted her, his mother, to increase her affection for the Supreme Lord. How? By good association. By good association. Yeah. Then because when we have attraction for something material, then it is very difficult to concentrate on the Lord. It's not easy to concentrate. Then the mind becomes restless. This is from Prabhupada's. I'm reading. Restless. Though one chant the holy name of the Lord, the mind will become so distracted that it will only think of that things. The chanting becomes mere show with no benefit. There is no benefit. And Prabhupada gave the example of Bharat Maharaj. You see, Bharat Maharaj, he was meditating. And what happened? You would go, the deer, where is he, where is he? Then similarly, we are chanting, and you hear some voice. You hear some tinkling. And the mind is if you are not in good association, we are alone. We should at that time avoid to be alone. We should every time stay with the devotees. Yeah, I will end. I have 15 minutes more. Just with maybe I can explain this. You see, we have in the Bhagavatam, Bhakti is divided in 3 according to the gunas. Question, who was in the Tamaguna in Bhagavatam? We have in the Bhagavatam, examples are given to us. Someone was in Tamaguna. Another one was in Rajaguna. Another one is Sattva-guna. And another one who is in Shuddha Sattva-guna. Who was in Tamaguna? Who was Tamasic in the Bhagavatam?
Demons. Demons.
Who?
Demons.
Not demons. These are devotees, These are devotees, very great devotees, very great devotees. And
what's the name of the elephant?
Gajendra. No, this is coming in the next canto. 4th. Coming.
This canto is
No, which canto? We are 3rd. No, and Gajendra is coming in the 8th canto story. But this will come, you see.
examples in this canto.
Gajendra is here in this canto?
No, but you're saying give us an example of somebody in the mode of ignorance in the Bhagavatam, devotional service.
Yeah.
So you're restricting it to that canto.
No, this Gajendra, he was. The story of Gajendra show us how we can, when we are not in good association, this Maya we lose slowly our strength is lost. Prabhupada explained this in this Gajendra. But we have Daksha.
Yeah.
Daksha's he was tamasic Daksha. Then we have Rajaguna was Dhruva Maharaj. And we have Sattvaguna was King Prithu. So was king. He was just doing his duty as Kshatriya. And he was offering the result to Krishna. And once he left his body, he went to spirit. The duty is good. The king doing duty, very responsible king. He go back to Godhead. He was not doing any austerities, nothing, doing his in good consciousness he was having. Then we have
Can you repeat the Tamaguna?
I will come to it back. Daksha. Okay, we come to Tamaguna, Daksha. You see, when someone is in Tamaguna, he will fall down. Why? Daksha was envious of Shiva. He was proud. Huh? Because we should try to give respect to everyone. This should be our policy, especially those who are small devotees, as we say, small, new devotees. Or we don't know who is who, huh? Daksha could not see. Daksha, he judged Shiva how? Through his clothes, his ashes, his disciples also. You see, we may have some guru in ISKCON, he has very naughty disciples. They are just creating big mess. Like Shiva, Lord Shiva's disciples are like this, you know. Ghost. And then we have also the example of who? Suniti or Niti? Niti, she could not see that Dhruva was great devotee, then she offended him, child. Then she gets in problem. She has to die, and her son has to die. We have also Jai Vijay. Jai Vijay, 4 children come to the door. Oh, they said, oh, these guys, they are children. Then they offend them. And generally offenses come like this, you see. Because someone who is proud and envious, what happened? He is afraid of someone bigger than him. Understand? He will respect someone. If I give trouble to this one, I am in trouble also. Better I keep friendship with him. But those who are lower than him, he tries to give them troubles. Yes or no? Then he gets in trouble himself. And that was the example of problem of Daksha. Yes? Huh? Then we have in Rajaguna is Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj, he was insulted. Narada Muni come to him, he gave nice verse. I don't have this verse here. Very nice verse. Very one nice verse. He said, you are not this body. You should not get in this Sukhe Dukhe, in Bhagavad Gita. Sukhe Dukhe, Samakritve, Labha Labha, Jaya Jaya. You should be equal. But he could not do it. He said, no, I was insulted. And then Narada Muni, he said, okay, this was passion, this passion. You cannot tolerate someone who is insulting you, then you cannot tolerate him. But Dhruva Maharaj, he was one very good quality he has. What this quality was? He could get out from Rajaguna. How could he get out from it? How? Yeah, he was having a lot of determination. See? Yeah, sadhana. He was having and even among us, if someone has a lot of determination, as Anindra Prabhu said, sadhana, then if you can get out from any problem. But tamaguna, no, you cannot get out from it. See, Daksha, when he offended Shiva, what happened to him? His head cut down, he was completely, how he said? Completely humiliated. Yeah, humiliated. Then his followers, they got cursed. So many things. Then what happened? He did tapasya for 5 manvantaras. See? But still, this happened in the first manvantara. And he did tapasya from the first until the 6th manvantara. But again he offended who? Narada Muni. You see, this tamaguna you will not get. Then tamaguna is dangerous. He again offended Narada Muni. But Rajaguna is okay. Is okay if he's laughing now. If there is lot of determination, you are fired up. Then what happened to him? The Dhruva Maharaj, at the end what happened? He regretted. He come to the Shuddhasada. I came to you, I was looking, I wanted the kingdom higher than my father. And I was asking for broken rice. And he understood. Then we have Prithu Maharaj. Prithu Maharaj, he was good king, you know. He was good leader. And he was in Sattva Guna. And he met the 4 Kumaras. This part is a little bit very difficult. I want to practice with you a little bit. I want to read some verses are here about the teaching of the 4 Kumaras. They give him nice teaching how to develop this attachment, this asakti, how to become attracted. Where is this verse are here? Yeah, he's explaining how we can burn up. This is very nice. No, the subtle body. See how to. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, this. He gave nice analogy. He said, as fire, it gradually destroyed wood. You know, when you burn fire. Similarly, one become attached to the Lord. When someone is attached to the Lord, he gradually burn up first the element of the gross body. He called it panchatmakam. This verse is yunim eva athitu agni. Yunim eva athitu agni. Yunim eva athitu agni. As the fire, he burn up gradually, then one who is engaged in devotional service, he will also burn up these 5 elements. Then he become, at that time, one become free from 5 material attachments. One is ignorance, false ego, attachment to the material world, envy, and absorption in material consciousness. If you see the universe, it has, how many it has? It has 8 or 7. 7. We have this story of what's his name? Gopakumar. You see, he's going through, and he's burning one by one. But we can do it also here. We don't need to go. You can do it here in this. He explained attachment to the Lord. This is verse number 4, 22, 24. I read it in English first. Attachment to the Lord appears by following the regulative principle, niyama, without having material desire, akama, and by not criticizing others. Very important. Anindaya. And by simple living, nirihaya, and by tolerating the dualities, dvandva, titikshaya. The verse is yamayir, akamayir, niyamish, chapi, anindaya, nirihaya, dvandva, titikshayatsa. You see? That we become attached to the Lord if we follow this 4 regulative principle here. Prabhupada, one who is addicted to sex life cannot understand the purpose of the Absolute. Then by following this regressive principle, by being free from material desire, by not criticizing others, simple living means you don't have any material. Oh, I want to have this. No, I just want 50 years are left. If you are 30 now, 50 years is nothing, you know. Let me have simple life. And these dualities, dvandva, titikshaya, something bad is happening to you. You don't get agitated. It's stay only for 3 days, you know. Some bad news come in. You tolerate it for 3 days then. And he explained it. And he explained that the subtle body, it is an imposition on the living entity. Imposition. You see, normally we don't have... This subtle body is creating problem for us. This false ego, the mind. I said this thoughts are coming from the mind. Then when the subtle body does not exist, then what happens? When he sees the super soul. This is the verse is there also, 422, 28. Then the translation is the subtle body is an obstruction. If the subtle body is absent, one see the Supreme Lord alone. Asya upadhav. Asya. Ashaya. Sorry. Ashaya. Ashaya means asha. In Hindi means material desire. Material desire are in the subtle body. The subtle body is also called ashaya. The subtle body is called linga in Sanskrit. Linga means, you see, linga, what means linga? Connects. The subtle body connects the gross body with the soul, the subtle body. This subtle body is called linga. It is called ashaya. Ashaya upadhav. Upadhav. Ashaya upadhav. Upadhav means obstruction. The subtle body is an obstruction. Then if the subtle body is absent, vai pumsan pasyati na anyada. Then one will see the super soul is sitting nearby. The subtle body is sitting nearby. Then he's explaining all this. And he explained, because of this upadhi, we see differences. And he's given a nice example. You see, when some reflection is on the water, is on oil and mirror. You see, on the water, what happened? The reflection moves. On the oil, it does not move. It is a little bit noisy, huh? And on the mirror, it does not move like this. This is more deeper, you see. These 3 stages like this with the subtle body. Then we see differences because of this, the subtle body. We see differences. And this, we come to tamasic bhakti. Who? Daksha. Daksha was seeing differences. Shiva and okay, time is off. I can stop here. I brought many points. We can have some discussion if you want. Any question, any comment, any correction? Yes.
You were saying how there's devotees that we can have practicing bhakti in Tamagun, Rajguna or something. Is that in any way related to Kanishta, Madhyam and Uttam?
Unless we reach Nishta stage, we don't fall down at that time. We are into Madhyam. Nishta. But you may be in Nishtha. Someone maybe he may try to reach Nishtha, but he may be blocked out. How? By Vaishnava aparad, offenses. We have the example in the Bhagavatam of who? We have the four Kumaras. The four Kumaras, they could enter the spiritual world. But because they offended Jai Vijay, Krishna was nice with them. Which body he gave them? He gave them body of three. They cannot make any offenses at that time in three body, you see. They get Shanta Bhav. Then anyone, even if one is in pure devotional service, even in the stage of prema, if someone is offensive, he is devotional. He offends some great personality, then his devotional service is blocked for many lives. We see this Daksha, it got blocked for how many manvantaras? 6 manvantaras. Sati has to die. Big things happen, This does not, Daksha has no connection with the stages. Daksha was a great personality, but because of this, he got blocked. He could not advance anymore, finish. Any other question? Is it clear? Or not clear? You want? Some. Okay, your question was, Daksha was in Tamaguna. Yes. Then next, what did you say next? If he's in Tamaguna, is it connected with Kanishta, Madhyam? And we can say yes. Because Madhyam, he's not offensive one who is Madhyam. He's very careful about offenses. He knows this is, he prayed to Nrsimhadev, Oh, Namaste Narashrimaya. Oh, Nrsimhadev, please. Not only Namaste Narashrimaya, I'm singing very nicely. No, you pray, oh Nrsimhadev, please protect me from offenses. If you do this, that means you are conscious. You are conscious about, oh, this is serious matter. And you pray. And if you pray, Nrsimhadev will protect you. Protect me from offenses. If you do this once a month, when you sing Namaste or New Year, it's become 1 year, is 12 times. It's good. Then, as you said, the Kanishtaya, he does not care about offenses. He thinks everyone is the same. He does not, Vaishnava etiquette is very important. One who is more senior than you, you should be very careful with that person, respect him. And if we do this, then we are saved. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, mad elephant. If we do this, and this Kanishta does not think about this. But Madhyam, Uttama, he is more afraid. When someone reaches Uttama stage, he is more afraid. He respects everyone, Uttama. He sees, but he is more afraid of the devotees. And that fear is kind of love. He respects, oh, this devotee. Clear now? Any other question? Thank you. Oh, here.
Is this analysis of the devotees who are performing devotional service in the different modes, is that referred to by the acharyas? Where does that concept come from?
These three. I never read it in the acharyas. I was one day making some research on internet. I have to give class, then I enter this, and I find one PowerPoint presentation. And I don't know where they get this from. Even once I was at Varshana, there is one scholar person, he's giving class. I was there for my book, and he was explaining these three gunas, and I could not digest his class, I was not convinced by he was because there is one chapter in this, you see, the Bhagavatam, Kapila Dev, he's explaining about devotional service with three gunas. I don't know where they are getting this information from, but it is logical, no?
No,
Like,
I'm not having a problem with it at all.
I didn't doubt this.
And also, 11th canto of the Bhagavatam, isn't it 11th? Or I think 11th canto of the Bhagavatam also talks, there's a description about,
Yeah.
because devotional service is purely transcendental, right? But Kapila Dev talks about devotional service performed influence, or influence.
But I'm thinking about something now. In Nectar of Devotion, there is something about, this Chaturvidha Bhajantimam. They said, what is the first? Huh? Who is the artha in English? What means artha?
Distress.
Material distress. Okay, we come to what you said, Gajendra. And there is Artha Arthi. Huh? Who is Dhruva, they said. Yes. Huh? And we have, who else? We have Gajendra, Dhruva. We have four Kumaras. But only Daksha is missing, you see. Daksha, and it's true, he was in ignorance. I find this nice, but I don't have ignorance. I cannot see the reference. I never read it.
But Daksha is not, he's an example, but he's not really a devotee in one sense. That he's
Yeah, he's karma kandi.
yeah, that's right. And so
I thought about this also.
he's not really, Dhruva is a devotee, obviously.
Yeah.
And so I'm not sure whether Daksha really fits.
But you see that.
He's certainly influenced by the vote of ignorance, but he's not necessarily a bhakta. He's not recognised as a bhakta.
Yeah.
Because he goes around, he's authentic, this Lord Shiva who's, but you might find another example.
But Daksha, he's still one of the sons of Brahma. You see, then Brahma, he is. You see, if now, suppose my son, I'm musician, doing some music, my son will got also some coming to him, no? He's hearing me, automatically. Then I'm sure that Brahma would have given him something.
But some sons might be better musicians than others. And maybe can play the guitar, so they might not be very expert. And so that's the interesting thing about the Vedic system, is that there are elements of culture
Yeah.
that are similar to or supportive of bhakti. But if influenced in the wrong way, it can just completely go off the.
Yeah. One small thing, I was reading in one Puran, I forgot. How Narada Muni become the leader of Brahma. He cursed him. He was really very and also see, he was cursed. He was and Brahma chose him. He is the one who he hide him a little bit. You see, among his children, there is this curse, Brahma. I forgot Brahmanda Puran, or it's maybe in some Puran about Daksha. We have to make some research, I thought about this. He was karma kandi. No other question, comment? Thank you very. Oh, here.
Daksha, he can be classified as a demigod, because he's doing the duty of
Yeah, in the sixth canto, huh?
He recites the darshan of the Lord.
After he's offended everybody.
Ah, yeah, you see,
After he's offended everybody.
in the Hamsa prayer, Narayan came to him and saw him. Yes, he's devotee.
He's a pretty elevated personality with a few problems.
That is, they are right. His tamaguna is there.
No, but we can, as you say, we can learn from that because
Well, of course.
we think we're so great.
No.
We want to be careful. And because he's such a big Prajapati, in that sense, passion and ignorance is prominent in that,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
activity. Then because of that entanglement, because of that association, then he became very proud,
Yeah.
which is ignorance.
But other son of Brahma did not. If you take Atri, he was also Karmakandi. Vishwamitra, he's a Karmakandi also. In fact, Brahma has 10 sons who are in Karmakanda. Narada Muni, he is in Bhakti. The 4 Kumaras are in Bhakti. We have Jnana, yes, Jnana. And we have Shiva, pure devotee. And 10, but they didn't do. Vishwamitra, he will get in trouble a little bit. If you look in Vishwamitra, he will have 2 lives. The same person come in. I think some problem will happen in the Yagya.
Even Lord Shiva had a problem or two.
Yeah, but Shiva, he plays Shiva. You cannot understand. Shiva Tattva is very complicated. Very difficult how he plays. See, I read something that in the beginning the demons and the devotee were worshipping both Krishna. But the demons were creating a lot of problem. Then Krishna came to Shiva, he said, you do like to attract these people there. And he, like this, he's doing very nice service. Then it's difficult to understand Shiva, very, very tough. Even the mother of Parvati, she gets confused when she saw Shiva. He's marrying her daughter. He's coming with snake on his head. She cried. Who is the bride? Shiva is difficult to understand, very tough person. But he's Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu. He's pure devotee. He will, the Prachit, yeah. Yeah, what do you want to say, Prabhu? Krishna Prabhu.
I have to say, Bhima, he was doing the Nirjala Ekadashi.
Oh, you spoke Nirjala Ekadashi.
Did the other Pandavas like Yudhishthira, Arjuna, and Nakula and Sahadeva, did they also do? And for how many days did they do?
Yeah, they were doing. Bhima, he was given only this for him because he was eating a lot. You cannot do any fast other Ekadashis, you can do only this one. But other devotees they were doing. What is Nirjala for Yudhishthira Maharaj? It's nothing, One day, not drinking water and fasting. It's easy. You want to say something, Prabhu?
Oh, no.
Huh?
Don't recommend Bhaktivedanta Nirjala to anybody. They got stuff to do. Ekadasi, stay up all night, then sleep all day the next day.
Yeah. Okay? Thank you very much. Hare Bol, Hare Krishna. You want to do Nirjala? Don't do it. You cannot do Nirjala. You want to do it? He does it? Who is his father? Huh? Your son? I don't know. You ask your father.